So we're in the find out stage, and there's been some reporting out in the Washington Post that somebody close to the Trump campaign or in the Trump campaign is talking about their plan for extending Donald Trump's 2017 tax cuts. And what they're considering is, again, giving tax cuts to corporations and wealthy people, and maybe giving something to the middle and lower classes, but those would probably be temporary. But as a way of offsetting the tax cuts, they want to cut spending somewhere. So where do they want to cut spending? Well, they're initially looking at Medicaid and food stamps, two programs that lower income people end up using that could affect up to 70 million Americans. Now, it doesn't sound like those programs are going to go away, but they're looking at potential yearly spending caps for these programs, potentially per person. Um, not only per person, like for Medicaid, but yearly caps. So if at the end, if they project to spend up their budget by the end of the time and more people need help, there won't be any assistance there for them. Adding in work requirements for the programs, which uh, they tried to do in 2023, that failed through Congress. During Trump's first administration, they allowed states to add in work requirements if they chose, which led to a lot more people getting kicked off the programs without seeing an increase in employment. So it didn't actually work. Um, but that's how they're going to approach this. We're going to give tax breaks to wealthy people and make the middle and lower classes suffer. They don't care. The people who are going to be making these decisions have never had to struggle, and the people they are going to hurt, in a lot of cases, are going to be people in their voting districts. So I don't know if it'll pass through Congress because this would take Congress to pass. And again, those people, will have to go back and get reelected. Now, the article did say this is preliminary, so there could be changes to how they plan to pay for this. But the first gut check they did was, oh hey, let's take it from Medicare and food stamps. That was the first place they thought of to do this cut, and that's how they're going to approach it. They're going to look at the entitlements, what they call entitlements first, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, Social Security. Those things are going to be on the first things to go. Almost guaranteed they're going to try to do whatever they can with those. Until Congress says, yeah, we can't pass that. So we'll see what happens, and I don't know if it passes through Congress, but it's going to be interesting to see what the Republican base says when these programs get destroyed by these tax cuts, all to give more money to the hands of wealthy people.